Most likely you've heard of Narcan, the life-saving drug for opioid overdoses.
Yeah, usually that drug only available to those who are trained to use it. Well, now it's available online. Reporter Jordan Brown is here in the studio now with more on what public safety officials are saying about this new twist. Jordan.
As you guys just said, Narcan is a drug that can reverse an overdose as it's happening. Now, getting your hands on some for you or anyone else is as easy as clicking a mouse.
292. That's the number of suspected overdose deaths in Knox County last year. We're currently at 189. The opioid crisis consuming the country right now, taking too many lives to count. But now the life-saving drug Narcan is more easily accessible to the public.
Narcan is a life-saving drug. Currently in Knox County, our first responders deploy it about 4 times a day.
4 lives a day that are saved. But imagine if we could save more.
I think that if people have that handy, that is something that is positive to be able to use to stop an overdose.
Naloxonexchange.com now allows anyone to purchase Narcan for themselves or for an organization in select states without a prescription. But there are concerns with this drug being too accessible.
I just don't want to get to the point to where we rely on that, to have that to where people think, oh, because we have this available, it's okay to OD. There's somebody here with Narcan or naloxone right beside me that'll save me.
With Narcan becoming more easily attainable across the country, more lives could be saved. But we still have a long way to go to completely eradicate the opioid epidemic.
But I think as prosecutors, the part of the job that we need to focus on is preventing the heroin, the fentanyl, the illegal drugs from coming into our community in the first place. So the better job we can do of cutting off the supply in law enforcement and prosecution, the better.
Today, we also spoke with Knoxville Police about this. Communications Manager Scott Erlin sent us this statement saying, quote, from a public safety standpoint, making Narcan more commercially accessible is positive. Anything that can save lives and protect our community can only be viewed as a step in the right direction. KPD officers have been carrying Narcan since 2015 and have saved dozens, if not hundreds, of lives. Making that product more readily available provides the opportunity to prevent many more tragic deaths. Narcan is not covered by insurance, and it should also be noted that Narcan cannot cure or treat addiction. It's only used to reverse the effects of an opioid overdose in an emergency situation. Lori?
Oh, sad that it's needed. This is an interesting development, though. Jordan, thank you.